Did
is.
you
Dude, I've
hear,
been-
did you hear him?
10:02.
No, missed the first part.
Dude, when I was running late, y'all motherfuckers started at 9:58. So don't give
Oh,
me that shit.
yeah, we actually
Don't-
started
Bullshit.
early. That's
Yeah, we started early just
bullshit.
because it's Teddy.
I know y'all did. Racist ass
That's
motherfuckers.
bullshit.
Man,
well,
fuck
we
y'all,
had to
man.
live up to
Fuck y'all.
fucking cultural stereotypes.
Black,
Who else
black,
is going to do it? It's not the Red Eye Report.
All right.
Sorry, I had my balls in a vice. I had to get them out.
Ready?
His
Yep.
name was Steve.
Face fucked him.
Jesus.
On this week of the Red Eye Report, or this episode of the Red Eye Report, we talk about deliberate cold exposure. With me this week is the towel-covered Teddy. When he's not out yelling at old white women in the Aldi's parking lot, Teddy is whipping some ass with his towels at the YMCA locker room.
I'm not Ashtray. Don't put that. Don't you
yeah.
put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. I'm not Ashtray.
Put that evil on me. Fuck, man, we got to put it on you. You just won't admit it.
We also have Mega Thermal Mystic. A little known fact, Mystic continuously produces the heat equivalent of water buffalo's mating. If you listen closely, you can
Whoa.
even hear the wet slapping of the Serengeti.
That's about 120 BTUs.
Yep. And
It's musty.
we have cold water enema Ashtray.
Jesus.
Keep your garden hose away from this man.
That's right.
Just
That ain't mud on the end of it.
fair warning.
Ugh.
Oh.
Ugh.
God damn it! I told you not to drink out of that hose.
God.
Got the salmonella again.
And then finally, there's me, and I guess I just stopped because I just said old cold oracle, and I don't
Old
have
cold.
anything else.
You're a cold-hearted son of a bitch.
Right. Now that you're married, it's the only thrill you get.
Right.
It's a cold shower.
All right. So before we get started, we have Pause for the Cause weekly benefit event for the Dane County Humane Society. And this week we have Marigold, the alcoholic mink. And the Dane County Humane Society actually sent us a picture here. Oh, wait. I got to
Oh, let's see.
hold
Oh,
on.
Jesus.
I got to switch our thing over here. Hold on one
I
second.
gotta get the stream up on the.
Marigold, the alcoholic mink.
Oh,
Marigold.
that's a mink?
Yeah,
thought that
that's
was
a
a bear.
mink. She'll bite
Minks
your
are
fucking
nasty
dick off,
motherfuckers.
man.
Yeah.
If you don't give her a fucking case of
Look at her.
PBR, she'll
Heck
get you.
yeah.
Case of PBR.
Yeah, right.
Ugh.
You can tell. Yeah. She
Right.
fucking mainlines Fleshman's.
Right?
Gross. It's charcoal, and I love it.
Yeah, right? Charcoal. Single distilled.
So, have you guys heard of deliberate cold exposure? You've probably heard of like polar plunge.
Yeah.
Only in I've seen, like I watched that fucking Warriors, Ultimate Warrior, not Ultimate Warriors, the one where they like pit like the fucking Spetsnaz against special forces, you know what I mean? And then like they do these experiments or whatever. But like they did this, they took this Navy SEAL and put him in a fucking ice bath, and like you just using his fucking like breathing and like meditation, the dude was able to keep his body temperature
Mm-hmm.
like higher than fucking
Mm-hmm.
what the bath, you know what I'm saying? Like it was pretty
Yeah, they
crazy
were like,
shit.
they keep hypothermia at bay.
Yeah, right. It wasn't like, eventually it was gonna get him, but like he could do
Yeah.
it. He could fucking circumvent it for a while.
Yeah. So, people have been at this for a while, but now it's kind of like one of these new age medicine
They
things.
use it. Yeah, they use it for weight loss now, right? The cold sculpting, right?
They
Cold
do
sculpting?
cold sculpting. Yeah, that's
yeah,
the thing.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I've seen those commercials, but I didn't realize it was related to like cold exposure techniques.
Yeah, it would be
Just
a
thought it was some bullshit
cryotherapy.
gimmick.
Yeah. So for just looking at some of the prices of this new age medicine thing here, you can get yourself a cold exposure tub cold
Ooh, what's it look
plunge
like?
tub.
Oh, what's it look
That
like?
one looked like a fucking barrel.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one is a barrel. You could get a fucking barrel for $1,200.
Jesus Christ.
Really?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'll make you a cold plunge.
White
fucking
people will
tub
really
for
buy
80
anything,
bucks.
won't they?
Right.
God,
Oh yeah,
right?
right.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I mean, this just
Oh.
looks fucking
No, I
ridiculous.
heard about it on a TikTok.
Don't lump me into this, Teddy. I would not.
Are you white people?
He is.
Look at this happy Chinese woman taking
But
a
you know,
fucking
it wouldn't fit in that barrel.
a bubble bath. I kind of doubt that's cold water.
Yeah,
in
that
there.
doesn't look very cold because
right.
cold water like makes suds disappear.
Yeah. So that's $66. $5,000 for like one of the nicer ones that keeps the shit cold.
Jeez, it looks like it's
Yeah.
got its own cryo generator next to it.
Right. I mean, but it's a goddamn
That just looks
tub.
like okay. That said Coleman, that one above it.
yeah.
Tell me
Yeah.
that Coleman one is
That's
made
just a
specific.
pool.
Coleman doesn't make no cryogenic cold
I mean, no
tub.
goddamn
Yeah, it's
nigga.
an
That looks like a hot
inflatable tub.
Put some ice water.
So yeah.
yeah, of course, any inflatable tub could be used for cold water.
Right. So these are like $5,000, and then if you want to get a cryo chamber, you're looking at a nitrogen chamber will start out around $50,000.
What's that mean? The nitrogen chamber?
It uses nitrogen. You go in
Like,
there.
Does it just blast nitrogen on
Yeah,
your nipples?
yeah,
like, to
it blasts
freeze
you
them,
with
or-
cold air. Or you
There's
can
a
get
liquid
it
night-
freezes
li-
you.
Yeah.
yeah, you can
That
get
sounds
electric
deadly.
an electric chamber for $90,000.
Jesus.
And
Jesus Murphy.
according to this site that's trying to sell you these things, the electric chamber has a higher upfront cost, but will cost you much less to run, as you only need to consider the additional cost to your electric bill, which is usually less than $20 a day based on 10 hours of daily use of the chamber. You're supposed to be in this fucking chamber for 10 hours a day?
Yeah,
What
that's
the
they're not kidding.
fuck?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. Anyway,
10 hours a day. That's
pretty
a long time to
ridiculous.
be cold.
Right. So these, of course, there's a big rush to fucking sell a bunch of this fucking shit because it is catching on in popularity. But cold exposure has actually been around for quite some time. And the let's look up some of this stuff. And there's some theories as to why it works, and it's kind of, some people think that it might be linked to the fact that we did not live in temperature controlled fucking situations, buildings
Right.
and stuff like that until very recently. So a lot of time our ancestors were either exposed to extreme heat or extreme cold, or both of those things, and we can adapt to those two different things. So, I mean, there's actually, going back, they've found stuff for outlining treatments back from the 3500 BCE, describing using cold water, basically, for treatments. And of course, things like fevers and things like that. Back then they had like the humors, the 4 humors, liquids.
The 4 humors, what's that?
So,
Yeah.
the humors, there's like heat,
Like the tonics.
cold.
Oh,
Oh,
This
I thought
is
you were
what
talking
they thought drove like your body back in like medieval times.
or
Oh.
is this? Are we talking like what was it, Hippocrates era, like way back in
well,
Greece kind of health, or
Well, I don't think of
the
the.
humors?
I think it might have been after him,
Okay.
actually.
The 4
um,
humors. I guess she's never heard of that before.
Yeah, the 4 humors. I can't remember. It's like heat, cold, and then it was like bile or some shit, and then some other fucking thing.
Old bile and shit.
Bile and
So
shit.
Heat,
that
cold,
was like,
bile,
so
and
that was
shit.
like the way that they tried to fix you.
Yes, that's
with heat, cold.
Well, they thought like, oh, his bile is too high, So you need to give them some fucking cold, or you need to.
They also thought demons were in your head, so we got to drill a hole. So I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
There's that.
Leeches fucking sucked out the bad blood and shit.
yeah.
Right. Oh wait, here
they totally
here
do.
are the humors. I just couldn't read for a second there. So we had black bile,
You drunk.
yeah,
Black bile.
black
okay.
bile, yellow
the worst
bile,
kind of bile.
phlegm, and blood.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know, but you know, so they were trying to. They could tell that there were some benefits to using cold water with this stuff. And you know, this has been going on for some time. And have you guys heard of this Wim Hof guy?
Yeah, old Wim
Yeah.
Hof.
No, I
What is
haven't.
he, like, Danish or something, or Norwegian?
I think
Yeah.
it's Norwegian, Oslo or something.
I never heard of him. So
So
Swedish, maybe?
Wim Hof, he's known as the Iceman. He's a Dutch motivational
Man
speaker.
coming.
Dutch.
And he's got this Wim Hof method. And this is kind of like what you were talking about, Mystic, with breathing practices and being in the cold water. And this guy, you know, he's done some kind of pretty crazy shit to kind of prove the power of doing this stuff. So he has the record for the fastest half marathon run while barefoot on ice or snow,
Damn.
which was 2 hours
What?
and 16 minutes. He did
2
that.
hours and 16 minutes running on ice.
Yeah, half marathon barefoot.
Barefoot.
Yep.
yeah, barefoot.
13 miles.
Yep.
Holy fuck.
Same.
He's done some other things, but some of these others.
This is like how crazy adaptive the human race was before
right.
TikTok.
So in fucking TikTok ruined everything, dude.
TikTok ruined us all.
So in 2007, Hoff climbed to an altitude of 7,400 meters on Mount Everest, wearing nothing but shorts and shoes. He aborted the attempt due to a recurring foot injury. He managed to climb from base camp to about 6,700 meters wearing just shorts and sandals. But after that, he had to wear boots. In 2016, Hoff reached Gilman's Point on Mount Kilimanjaro with journalist Scott Carney in 28 hours, an event later documented in the book What Doesn't Kill Us. So, yeah, this guy, you know, he's done some pretty wild stuff.
I think there is a Vice.
Yeah, they
Like
actually
a
did
short
a
Vice
documentary.
doc?
Yep.
Yeah, if you watch that, and he's one of those like, oh, you know, it ain't like there's no bullshit. Just like he did, like a scientific, like submitted himself to scientific experiments where he sat in a fucking wet ice bath with all these, you know, sensors on him.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's some sort of like it's kind of a meditative, deep breathing technique that, what he was saying is like the ancients, you know, ancient civilizations use, that you actually kind of force your epidermis to like burn fat and radiate heat, which actually is what keeps the hypothermia factor at bay.
Monks and shit. Don't Shaolin monks and shit do that?
They've
yeah.
done,
Yeah,
Where
they have
they've
that where they
done
can start
studies where they
fires
can-
and shit.
yeah.
The thing
Well,
is,
not
he
even
got-
start fires, but they can elevate their body temperature
heat,
just
yeah.
by
Mhm.
fucking meditating.
Yep. And, yeah, exactly. It is tied right into that. And the Vice reporter who did the thing, like he actually went up this mountain with him by the end of it, but he has this whole method, like I think you can buy it, where like it is
Oh,
kind of all
sure.
these deep breathing meditative practices. And then the Vice reporter ended up going shirtless and in shorts and shoes, walking up in this fucking full on like snow blizzard mountain, and was able to like keep up with him.
There you go. Thanks,
But it
Vice.
works.
Oh.
I just don't want to do it.
Yeah, there
Uh,
was sorry, before you move on, I was watching this Top Gear special where they're at the North Pole and
Fucking
there's
Top Gear.
Inuits Like these people, they're in the coldest conditions on the planet, and this guy was walking the guide, had no gloves or like a hat on.
Hmm.
Like it was like negative fucking 60 fucking degrees out.
Damn.
And this guy is just walking around because his body is adapted to
Yeah.
this
It's
shit.
like the Sherpas, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like that's
They
just
have-
crazy, man.
Right.
I wish, man. Okay, wait, are we moving on from the main topic or not?
No, we're
No.
not moving on from the main
Jesus,
topic.
Ashtray.
That name was that
Fucking
short.
dickhead. Hold on. All right. So
So we
What is-
done or what, man? Can I go? I got some
Fucking-
bitches waiting.
Yeah, right.
I got a face to fuck, okay?
I got a face to fuck.
All right.
See ya.
So
Dickhead.
one other thing
No.
about Wim Hof, he was doing this thing for the Guinness Book of World Records where he would swim under ice, and his first attempt the day before failed when he began his swim without goggles, and his corneas froze solid and blinded him.
Jesus
Jeez.
Christ. What?
That's pretty hardcore.
Yeah, this
Well,
dude's
I mean,
pretty
yeah,
hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are extreme
Oh shit. There's an
examples.
epidermis on my irises.
Yeah,
Damn.
these are extreme examples, but kind of beside that, there's emerging stuff, or at least I became aware of this a few months ago through Andrew Huberman. He's this scientist guy that talks about kind of like how to optimize your health in many different ways. And one of the things that he's talked about is deliberate cold exposure. And instead of spending $1,200 on a barrel to fucking dunk yourself in, or $90,000 on an electric fucking
Right.
whatever,
Your wife would be bitching. I can't fit in that barrel with you. What the fuck?"
Superman fucking thing, you can take a cold shower, and that also works.
Yeah.
So every morning, for about 3 minutes, I'll take a shower about as cold as it will get.
3 minutes straight.
Yeah.
That's it,
Really?
man. I
Yep.
usually 30
Are
seconds.
you like shivering and shit?
I could
Like
do.
Mm-mm.
your body start convulsing?
Dude,
No.
I've taken cold showers. The first time that water hits you, your body
Yeah.
has
Yeah,
You're not
dude.
used to
You're-
it. Your body will
you're-
have
yeah.
Deep
So
breath.
you have to train yourself to
You-
fucking.
you
No,
get
I'm just
used
saying
to-
Oracle
right.
probably doesn't because he's
you get
trained, yeah.
used to it, but what I will do, because one of the things, one of the reasons that, and Hoff talks about this, but you know, he's like on the extreme end of the fucking spectrum. But part of this is not only the cold exposure, but you are introducing a safe stressor to your
Mhm.
body, and to do different mental exercises while you're doing that. So I'll actually count up to 300 by threes,
Oh.
and I'll count backwards by threes while I'm in the cold water, and just focusing on something. And what you're doing is you're training yourself to be able to think while you're dealing with stressors. So
Well, are you thinking, or are you just kind of meditating under the stress?
No,
because if you're
I
just
say
counting to
it.
3.
no,
Well,
I'm
if he's
counting
counting,
to
he's
300.
Yeah.
Well,
3
sure,
plus
but
3.
meditation techniques are just counting to 10.
Right. Well, but you're having to do math on the way, right? And you can
Oh.
do
You're doing
different
it
math.
by 3.
Right, by threes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just
Yeah.
thought counting to like I was
No, I'm
1,
not
2,
counting
3,
the
3, 2,
9,
1.
12, 15, 8.
Right, right.
Oh.
And you know, you can do whatever you want, but to not just go in the cold, but to actually challenge it. Because one of the things that you will notice is that your cognitive ability, especially when you first start, you cannot think. Your body will immediately flush out all of your cognitive ability when you're first trying to do this, because it's like, what the fuck is going on? But you will get better at this. You actually do get better at it. And so they've done some research on this, and you don't need to be, you know, in 10 hours a day or whatever, but they say that you want to do at least 11 minutes per week of this. Per week.
Per
So-
week.
Yeah,
Oh,
per
shit.
week. So a couple minutes.
That means you gotta do
each
like
day.
2 minutes of cold shower every day.
Yep. So if you can hit 11 minutes, that is kind of like the optimum thing. And some of the benefits that they're saying can result from this.
From the benefits, hard nipples, small dicks.
Right. Actually, it boosts your testosterone levels. But that's one thing that I noticed. Is
Do you measure your testosterone levels?
Well, I don't measure my testosterone levels.
By how sore
No, but I
Carolyn
can't
is.
stop fucking my wife.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you know, it started doing it, and you started waking up with a rock hard boner, like I was fucking 18 years old.
No shit.
Yeah, yep. It will boost your fucking testosterone levels.
Yeah, I don't have a problem waking up with a boner, so.
Okay. Yeah, you're good then. You don't have to worry.
Because I'm a
about it.
man.
Yeah, right. My testosterone level's fine.
I'm a man.
So some of the things.
Usually, I just gotta piss really bad. That's why I got a big boner.
Yeah, me too.
That morning piss boner. As soon as you pee, it's gone.
Yeah, no, this wasn't a piss boner. All right, so cold exposure for mental health. So they say that it actually will alleviate anxiety and make you more resilient to anxiety and depression by doing this. And you actually get a mood lift throughout your day that will last for hours, like 4 hours after doing this. It will raise your dopamine levels. One of the things that they found as well is it actually raises your metabolism. So kind of counterintuitively, when you're going into the cold water in the morning, you're actually cooling down your core for a short period of time, but then your body is heating back up on its own. You don't want to heat yourself up. You don't want to do a hot shower after you do the cold.
So
cold
yeah,
shower.
you just do the straight cold shower and like, do you just soap up, scrub, fully cold,
No.
and then rinse off?
So
and no heat?
I'll take a normal shower, you know, for whatever 5-7 minutes or whatever, just normal temperature shower, and then after I finish taking that shower, I'll turn the shower off. And I'll just, so it's the coldest that it'll go, and then I'll do my 3 minutes after that.
Well, you give yourself a little, like no water, and then blast yourself with the cold.
Yeah, and part of that, you know, getting that kind of shock, it's actually, you kind of want that, and it dissipates. It, you know, it's just kind of like
not as thrilling as it was the first time.
Well, it's a quick shock,
Right.
but you do want to have that. But it
Sounds
raises
like me and all my drugs.
It raises your metabolism actually, and it just increases that throughout your day. So there are some other benefits. They say that it increases like your endurance and your strength and things like that. But I've been doing it for couple months, maybe a little bit more than that.
Nice.
And I do not plan on stopping. I mean, it's just part of my routine.
Just every day for like 3 minutes?
Yeah. Every day. Yeah. It when you first start, like I absolutely did not start at 3 minutes. I started at like 30 seconds. And I was just like, holy fucking shit. This sucks.
Yeah.
But you adapt pretty fucking quickly to it. So if you're
the
looking,
reason I'm taking a cold shower is because my hot water heater was out and I was waiting for the guy to come replace it.
and there you go. And were you like, I feel so fucking I feel so refreshed, ready
I was
to
like,
start my
I feel
day.
fucking
This
poor.
sucks.
I was shivering.
Fuck
I was
America.
shivering and shit.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here with this. I'm not doing this. I'll just stink for fucking another day.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
I've little spurts of doing it was just it would be the same, like you were saying, regular shower for the whatever your own time, but then right before getting out, I then turn it down to like coldest mode and like try to do like deep breaths. But still, even then, I would just do it for like 30 seconds.
Mhm.
And it's like,
just start at that. Just start at that, though. I'm gonna try it tomorrow.
Yeah,
Actually,
try
it
it out.
sounds. I just want to see how long I can last. I'm gonna try just counting, like you
Yeah,
said.
count, because that gives you a way
to get your brain going.
and also
Yeah.
one thing that you'll notice is your brain, especially when you first start out, your brain's gonna be like, what's after 10 again?
Well,
What's it?
yeah.
Like it's
When
just
my
like
when my hip was fucked up and they were like fucking with it, it was like a 20-minute procedure and I couldn't take painkillers or anything, and they were like bending it and shit.
oh man.
I found that if I was like just reciting lyrics from songs in my head, not the music, and just reciting the lyrics and like just like saying the words like in my head and focusing on something, like it helped a lot
Yeah.
actually. Like you got used to it.
Right.
But like that cold, it's not pain, it's gonna be, you know what I mean? Like that's it's the same receptors, I assume. You know, like it's that fucking like your body's in shock. You're like, no, what are you doing, motherfucker?
Yeah.
And I kind of instinctual, like, get back to warm, get back to warm.
Do you just let it go over your head or like chest? You just
so that's a good question, actually.
Oh yeah.
So what you want to do? Yeah, I just put my pinky toe in for 3 minutes. No.
yeah.
Now, like rotate to try to like get my
what you want to do? You actually want to keep on moving too, because when you are stationary, your body actually has more of an ability to warm itself up while you're doing this. So you actually want to move around. So what I do is I rotate. You have cold receptors up, kind of hit the top of your head, that kind of like not the top, but the top of your forehead. That will signal your body like, oh, okay, I am kind of ready for this cold shit. You want to get around the because you have your brown fat stores up on your neck area and your upper back, so you're going to want to rotate and be hitting that, and then of course, you know, the rest of your body is going, and I just kind of rotate around like that. I mean, I don't really pay attention as to like what's going on with my legs or anything, because I don't think that really factors in. But you want to get the core. So basically, you know, hit your face and then kind of like the core of your body as you're spinning around. And that seems to do a pretty good job for me anyway. And you don't have to spin like really quickly. I'm just kind of like, you know, rotating, doing like a little waltz.
Waltzing in the shower.
Right. And sometimes, you know, I try to spice it up, you know, because it gets a little boring. Sometimes it's like, oh, you know, I'm trying to sing a little song or something while I'm doing my little Sesame Street fucking counting exercise.
So you're singing a song while doing your counting exercise?
Yeah, just kind of doing like a melody with it, you know.
Multi-level. Oh, I see.
You know, make it a little bit more interesting.
A little melody to the counting.
18, 21, 24, 27.
Right. Yeah, and what I do is to make it a little bit longer,
3, 4, 5,
I will
6, 7,
do
8,
3
9.
plus 3 is 6, plus 3 is 9, plus 3 is 12, plus 3 is 15, and I'll do that just to kind of get more of a cadence, and I can kind of do more breathing with it and things like that.
Yeah.
It's worth a shot. It's free, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Well,
I'll try it tomorrow with you guys.
I mean, you're absolutely right. Like,
let's all try it, and then next week we'll talk about how we hate it.
Okay.
Yeah, right. It'll all be our fuck what you thinks.
Fuck you, Oracle. I can't find my dick.
Hey, before we move, I don't know if I talked about this. Idris Elba narrated a thing called Human Playground on Netflix. It's
I
like
watched
6 episodes.
A couple episodes of that. That was really cool.
Yeah, one of them was an ice diver. Was this woman?
I think
she did it. She started doing it because she was raped.
Yeah.
Like gang raped or some shit like that. And like,
right? She's like, you know, I've seen some shit.
Therapy.
This ice bath ain't nothing.
Right, man. She like deep dives in ice, in like under the ice for fucking minutes. It's crazy, dude. Like the shit she goes through. That's a really cool show. But every episode is like one woman fucking tried to run the hardest race on the planet. It's like
I remember that
marathons, and she's got a fucking fake leg. She's got a fucking she's missing a limb, dude. That was intense. That one was fucking intense.
Yeah. Like, I mean, that thing,
just the mental fucking like shit that these people go through. It's all extreme shit like that. Like
metal
you know,
on metal joints in the desert.
yeah,
Not
dude.
good. After a certain point.
Man.
All right. Moving on to the next portion of our show. Just take another look at fucking Marigold, the drunk mink here.
Oh, Marigold. Look at her. She's frothing at the
Awesome.
mouth.
Right.
She's awesome.
She
Come on,
she wants some
man.
fucking
What?
some
What?
booze.
And people make coats out of this shit. I don't get why. So
Moving
That
on to
mink
what's sexy. First up, we have Teddy with Diablo 4 on the cheap.
I pre-ordered Diablo so I can get the betas and stuff. And apparently, I looked and they let me download the game and everything else pre-ordered. Let me play the betas like I bought the game. But then I wanted to get the Ultimate Edition so I could play 4 days early. So I go to my Xbox.com shit to go return the game, so I don't double pay for it. And it turns out it said transaction denied because apparently I never bought the game. So I checked my bank account, and on the date, it was supposed to be March 16th when I pre-ordered it. It never went through.
Oh, really?
So yeah. So I was like, fine, fuck it, I'll buy the Ultimate version anyways, which is $100. I go to buy it,
Jeez.
and it says on sale for the next 7 hours, $30, 70% off.
$30.
Yeah, for the Ultimate Edition, and I was like,
Holy shit.
sold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
Wow.
So I got the new Diablo game for 30. Got
Damn,
10%.
dude.
50% off. That's great.
Yeah,
That's a good
and
deal.
I got to play early, so yeah.
Wow. How is it?
It's good. They nerfed a lot of stuff from the beta. They changed. Like my plan is a necro. I had my builds ready, and I get in the game. I'm like, where's all my shit go? Where'd my shit go?
Do we
Where'd
got
the moves
any
go?
footage of what this game looks like? Does it just
Oh,
look like
okay.
3, just a little bit slicker?
It looks like
let's
3,
pull
but
it up.
better.
I guess I played a little bit of Diablo 3.
I think
I
I
turned my laptop
just
around, but I
played
have
the
never played a
original
Diablo
one.
game in my life.
Have you not?
It's kind of a hack and slash RPG, like
Yeah.
plenty of.
And that's the
Answers like,
term
all right, Lord.
that turns
Yeah.
me off right there. RPG.
Yeah, Mystic's not an RPG guy.
Yeah, it gets
And whatever. If you are, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I just not a big fan.
right. Maybe if I went to more Ren fairs.
I'm not saying that. Whatever.
Dude.
Dude, I do some nerdy ass shit. I play chess and
I'm
watch Trailer Park
teasing you.
Boys fucking constantly. So whatever. People can play what they want. I just never
Well,
got
we have
into
so
it.
many different ways to waste our time.
Right.
Yeah, this
People
looks
forget
pretty
all these things are-
scintillating.
I wasted fucking 2 hours watching Scream 6.
That was 2 hours you'd ever get back.
Right.
Right.
Oh.
All right. Next up, we have Ashtray with
Looks
Ecstatic Dance at the Wilmar Center.
Yeah, I rolled in a little late.
Oh, you don't say.
Gifted gab. No, tried out a new dance class Thursday nights at the Wilmar Center. It's called Ecstatic Dance. I guess I would describe it as kind of a meditative, like anything goes dance where someone they take turns. People submit a mix to provide for an hour of dancing, and then everyone is allowed to dance in whatever way or form they want, even the
lambada, the forbidden dance.
Well, like to the point of where it is like even if you don't want to dance, if you want to just stretch, if you want to like just meditate, anything goes. It's more like the rules are just give everyone else their space to do whatever they want to do. And like if you want to dance with other people, ideally you know them. What's that?
You do some weird shit, man.
Yeah, because I don't have kids.
And I love it. I love it.
And so a friend of mine introduced me to, or like telling me about this, because I was talking about how when I get into the full like flow state of dancing, like it starts bringing people's attention, and sometimes people get up in your fucking space. And
are you voguing like a motherfucker?
What's that?
Do you start voguing like a motherfucker?
Oh yeah, no, my classic move I call the spin off when it's like someone's trying to dance with me that I don't want to dance. It's like you engage just a little bit and you spin them off and you go to the other side of the dance floor, and it's like
I will say
this is it. Is this it right here? This is like.
So
this is
No,
just
that's
weird
footage from
shit.
Wild Wild Country.
what do you
guys ever seen that
no, I don't think
documentary?
there's a the thing is anyways, this ecstatic dance place I was actually surprised. I'm like, fuck, this is way more popular than I thought because so like the Wilmar Center is one of those, it's like a small community church that's been converted into a community center. And like, I don't know, I guess I thought maybe there'd be like a dozen, 15 people. By the end of the session, there was 40 motherfuckers in there. And I didn't run into anyone and no one ran into me, but it kind of the wide range of people. Like there's some people like they're real, just like so out there, like, you know, like it's like you ain't got no rhythm, but whatever, do your thing as long as you don't bump into me. But there's also
Don't touch me.
It just goes to show that Madison is full of like hot, crazy women. Like these women, like even you just tell by their dancing, it's like, oh, that's a bad idea. But goddamn, she's good looking.
Ashtray, from your stories, you strike me as
it
a
is
person who
like,
goes out looking for bad ideas.
oh yeah, well, and that's the thing is like the rules, because of course in this session, like there's like a whole guideline of rules, like, so it's super woke, right? Super woke in the sense that like. Like more than half of these people really are adamant about their pronouns, and
are they telling you their
like,
pronouns while they're
What's that?
dancing? Are they?
No, so like the thing is
Exactly.
like there's a before when you get there, everyone sits around, you just everyone quick introduces their name and like what's your intention for being here tonight. You know, and of course, like half of
I'm gonna stab every one of you.
Oh yeah, you'd want to kill.
My dick.
You'd want to kill most of these motherfuckers. But oh
dude,
man,
I would never go. I would never ever go to that.
Still a lot of.
If one of them was like, "I've kidnapped your child. I will murder your child if you don't go here," and I'd be like, "You know what?
Yeah,
she had a good run."
Yeah, no, this would be totally like you'd be like, "This is fucking stupid ass fucking hippie dance."
Yeah,
fucking
dude,
fire
that's the
drill
first
shit.
thing I thought is just some hipster jerk off session, basically.
The but oh man, there's a lot of fucking pretty people.
I'm sure
involved.
there are,
and though
and
also
they know
like,
they are.
Oh yeah, but there's the the people who are like, oh, half of their answers were like, you know, like, what's your intention for being here tonight? Like, I just want to feel freedom.
Oh my god. I just want to dance.
I'm like, no, when I got to go around my name, I'm like, I want to dance without people getting up in my shit. So I said. The thing is, though, is like, you know, it gets a chuckle, but also I'm like, damn it, I didn't expect it to be this popular because even though everyone was very good at actually like not getting in your shit and letting you do your own thing, you still like, I'm like, we're starting to run out of space here.
So quick question. I know it won't be quick, but what kind of mix are we talking about? Like, is there some black metal going on? Like some Norwegian black metal?
No, there wasn't black metal.
Are there any black people there is my question.
Oh, yeah. There were black people there. There were some Indian
they
people
were the
there, Asian
security
people.
guards.
This is Madison, mind you. Like, there's...
I only saw white people when I was in Madison, so...
No, just like this little guy here that we're watching. No, the Indian guy was like real. He was kind of one of those, like, he was all over the place, like, woo! And of course, you know, smelled like an Indian man who would dance all over the place. Smells like, and you know, God bless him. But yeah, so it's like super hippy dippy, but it was nice to have a space to do like the kind of conditioning work that is exercises that like look stupid, but it's like, I ain't the stupidest motherfucker here. Like, I can do these like dumb awkward stretches and like headstand work that I used to do when I had that fucking space at my old roommate's house.
Right,
So,
but didn't you say it was like, didn't you want people to bump into you, but you try to do headstands and shit? Is that not?
yeah, no, of course, when you do a headstand, you do it off to the side. You try to find a corner that's got like enough space. But that's
Okay.
why I was kind of like, because they're like encouragement too is that, yeah, if you even want to just sit down along the wall and just try to meditate, like, go ahead, do whatever you want. Like, the idea is just do whatever the music makes you feel like doing.
Like if I just wanted to jerk off in the corner, they'd be
without getting into other people's say, well, if you start jerking off in
I'm
the corner, then
expressing
you might
myself.
you might be crossing the guidelines where they talk about sexual harassment.
I don't have to pull my dick out. I just reach down my pants.
Oh yeah, I mean, they got a whole explanation.
I gotta stare intently at somebody.
Exactly. You would fall under the whole sexual harassment guideline section where people would be complaining that you weren't making them feel safe in the space because your dick was out and you were staring them in the eyes.
Of course, because I was jerking off to him. That's fucked up.
Exactly. Yes, you would fall into that.
All right.
Calm down, Louis C.K.
That's the only way I'd go to it, is if I could do that.
Right. I'm stretching.
Next, we have me, Avira Prime, my dick exercises. So
it's called dickercise.
I was looking into some antivirus VPN stuff, and
antivirus VPN stuff.
McAfee,
like a combo kind of factor.
Yeah,
like
kind of like a combo thing.
Kind of.
Yeah,
do they
Norton
make
kind
those
of thing,
anymore?
except doesn't suck dick. Kind of looking for that variety.
I don't trust them anymore.
And one that I looked really good and I have been using for a few days here is Avira Prime. So you can get it for $59 for the first year, and then it's $99 a year, and you can do 5 devices with it. And it's got password management, it's got a VPN, and it's got full antivirus along with some other stuff, like optimization shit. So like ExpressVPN, that's like $100 a year just by itself if you want to use something like that. So it's cheaper already than ExpressVPN, but it's got its own browser, its own secure browser. It's basically a more secure version of Chrome. It's pretty badass. I'm liking it so far. Pretty happy with it. And I don't know, a little bit more peace of mind, kind of keeping things together. I'll read about like these cybersecurity things, and I'm just like, oh God, I don't want to be the guy that causes the problem, like the big breach or whatever. So just wanted to up the security a little bit.
What are you saying? The guy that doesn't cause the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about in context of like, this is stuff you're using at home, or is this through work?
This is my home stuff. Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, when you're saying the guy who causes the problem, of course, you're the husband. You're causing the problem.
No, because a hack will not happen, or a lot of times the best way to get into some place is to start on somebody's home PC, or to start with a vendor, to not go directly for the place with the tens of thousands of dollars, maybe even millions of dollars, in their cybersecurity. Try to get grandma to fucking click on a spam link and then share it with grandson or whatever. So yeah, Avira Prime, check it out. It's pretty good. VPNs are good. They're a good thing. They prevent, not only can law enforcement not see what you're doing, but your telecom company, your internet provider is selling all of your data.
Say it ain't so.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. They can't do that if they can't see what the fuck you're actually looking at, which they can't with a VPN. So it's a good thing.
Yeah.
So this works on your phone too? Sorry.
Yeah. You can you get it on your phone, and then you can have a VPN on your phone as well.
Maybe it's just on me. It's like, how does VPN work that well without some fucking lag?
I'm running it right now, and we're doing the show.
It just seems too good to be true. It seems like one of the things like, yeah, sure, I'm paying for this, and I click and it says it's on.
Yeah, but I could.
How do you fucking know? Are you watching the packets? Are you seeing where it's going?
I could watch the packets.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm sure you could watch the packets. I don't know. I'm kind of one of those.
Is that even really a thing? Is he just saying
Yes,
some
it is a
things?
thing.
Sounds like deer whistles that you put on your fucking bumper. Oh, they're working, right? I haven't hit a deer yet. Haven't hit a deer yet. I can't hear them. It's subsonic.
If you want some deer whistles for your fucking computer, then check it out.
I mean, it makes you feel good and sleep at night.
Yep, there you go.
I guess.
All right, moving on. Fire from the Gods, Mystic.
All right, so this is a band that I was listening to. I saw them on that fucking Machine Shop Live thing I showed before. But
Yep.
I don't know, it's weird. Like, I like a lot of their songs, but it's like reggae, like a reggae singer almost, mixed with like just rock. I mean, they're not really metal. I wouldn't go as hard towards metal, but it's like, but they got some catchy ass songs, dude. Like, they're kind of new, and I feel like they're gonna blow up. They're fucking, it's just catchy.
Fire from the Gods.
Yeah,
Here,
which is a cool name.
Let me share some sound.
Bird.
Oh man, he's like an edgy Morgan Wallen.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
He's that fucking top country guy who, remember he got canceled for like
right here.
calling his white friend the N-word.
It's easily digestible fucking shit. Like, what is that fucking song that I hated? Evanescence.
Evanescence, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It kind of sounds like a male Evanescence here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's one of those like catchy ass earworm fucking songs.
What's the name of the song?
1,000 Lives, I think.
1,000 lifetimes.
Question?
1,000 lifetimes, yeah.
Get
I
a
think.
fucking dick.
I just wanted to say Ashtray shut the fuck up.
Oh.
He asked what the name of the song was. I said Ashtray shut the fuck up.
Oh.
That's what
That's a legitimate question.
I know it was. I just want to say Ashtray shut the fuck up.
Touche.
All right. Moving on to the Fuck What You Think portion of the show, where we have Marigold fucking come to your home and shit in your mouth.
Yeah, right?
Huh?
I don't know why why.
And eat your shoes.
Yep. First up, we have me, hardwood floor restoration. Fuck that shit. Holy fuck.
I might have to do it. So I mean, isn't it just sand in the floor and shit, and then
well,
like
it would be. It would fucking be that. But when I pulled up this shitty ass carpet and pulled up the pad, I've got adhesive, a layer of adhesive on the entire fucking floor.
No. Really?
So now I've
You're
tried
fucking-
everything to get it off, and the only way for me to get it off is to take a fucking heat gun and a 2-inch
shit.
scraper and
Oh,
scrape
shit.
that glue off the entire
Mhm.
fucking thing.
You can't sand it off.
No, because the sander will just get gummed up with the glue.
Gummed up with the glue. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
fucking
it'll just go
sucks.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's what I've
even
been doing.
Goo Gone doesn't dissolve it.
It's too much. There's too much shit to do it. So I'll hit it
Yeah,
with
he'd have 5 gallons of Goo Gone.
right.
It makes
I'll,
like this big fucking booger mess, and you're
yeah.
Ugh.
I'll hit it with the Goo Gone after I get like most of it off. But
Yeah. Oh man, that's gonna take you a while.
yeah,
You're not gonna play any video games.
has been taking me a while. That's what I've been doing after work. In fact, I was doing that before I came here. So
How much progress did you get?
I'm
Couple square
about I'm probably about 30% of the way done with the room.
How big's the room? Is this a living room or a bedroom or?
It is an upstairs like guest bedroom.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Are you planning on doing this throughout the whole house?
No. So this is the only floor that is like that. The other hardwood floor, actually, we can just sand it and seal it. And the other ones, they don't have hardwood floors. So I'm going to put that vinyl snap-in plank in there. But yeah, fucking sucks.
Fucking sucks.
Dicks.
All right. Next up, we have Mystic with "Don't Go Dying on Us."
All right. So you guys saw today that Biden tripped over the sandbag at
No. I
the
did
Air Force Academy.
Yet.
That's what happens when you get an 88-year-old man as president.
I get that, man, but I think he can win against any Republican that they put against him.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris can't. So if he dies, or goes down, you know what I'm saying? And like it's fucking on. They're gonna have to like pick a new fucking candidate. They can't run Kamala. She won't win.
No, she definitely will not. She couldn't win a fucking pie eating contest.
Kamala Harris seems like she's one who would assume, like, where it's kind of like Al Gore, like, it's because I'm vice president, I gotta run.
Right.
You know? And it's like, girl, just out of spite, just to run for her own ego instead of knowing the logic that, like, you're not gonna win.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There was some like headline talking about.
Did you watch Veep, Ashtray?
Yes.
She is fucking Selena, dude.
Yeah.
From Veep, like that's
hard-headed, and full of themselves.
Yeah. Well, useless.
Not as funny. Yeah, useless. Yeah.
Well,
you're right.
Biden,
So anyway,
don't fucking die.
die.
Better start doing that cold water exposure.
At least until you get. I mean, you get through the election,
and
November
then
9th or whatever. You know, as long as he's actually January, whatever.
You just have to get reelected
after he gets sworn in. Fuck it, if you can die then.
If he gets reelected, he's not going to choose a different fucking VP. You don't think, do you?
No, but
no.
It won't matter.
It just doesn't matter. At least for 4 years, we still have.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You know, that's pretty depressing. That this is the best fucking chance. This is the plan.
This is who we have to choose from.
This is where we're at. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You know what though? Like, think from the Republican perspective. They're like, fucking Kevin McCarthy. God damn it, fucking doofus. Do you remember when he was like runner up to get that to be Speaker of the House, and then I think they went to Paul Ryan because Kevin McCarthy was like, "Yep, like basically like we gave all these things about Benghazi to Hillary, and look what it did to her poll." Like basically he just like set it right on fucking national air like a dumbass. Yeah. He's such a dumbass.
Yeah.
Well, I think Trump's gonna win or gonna run again, and if he loses, it's gonna be worse than fucking.
Oh, yeah. Well, I love that he's gonna run again because he is gonna be a big enough draw that it's like I can't wait for the Republican infighting. It's gonna be awesome. The primary.
Right. Apocalyptic fucking American politics.
Oh yeah, we're doomed.
All right.
Ashtray, I don't have fucking anything in here.
Let's see. What can I do for fuck what you think? I'll just like flip it. It's kind of I almost what I did for my sister, but fuck what you think in the sense of God damn it, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 giving me like the fucking hard feels.
Is it good?
Haven't seen it. Shut up.
Yeah. No, I won't spoil it.
You are Captain Spoiler,
but I'll shut your face.
I won't spoil it, but when such dies,
yeah, right. Yeah. But I'm just had a couple of mushrooms when I went to it, and so of course it's like, man, I don't know, it's just they hitting all the feels on like fucking friendship and loyalty kind of stuff. Sure, while it may be cliche stuff, it's so well done. Sometimes when I like watching a recent like just a jerk off kind of like thing to fall asleep to, I watched Black Adam. Have you seen that yet?
It's a horrible movie.
It's bad.
No, and I don't want to see it.
There's a lot of like good action sequences.
It should have made it like 2 or 3.
I don't like The Rock anymore. He's such a fucking douchebag.
Really?
Yeah. Well, and he is a douchebag in this movie too. But like there just isn't, I don't know, whatever the subtleties where like fucking Guardians movies have of creating that pulls the audience in to emotionally invest in these characters.
Yeah.
And then when you're on mushrooms, and all of a sudden it's
James
like,
Gunn is good.
oh, fuck. I was getting all like the fucking feels and tears and shit in the theater.
There's a reason they put him in charge of the whole fucking shebang.
DC.
Yeah. So, if you can catch it before it's out of the theaters, it's definitely worth it.
Okay.
Watch on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I kind of want to see that one. Teddy, you got anything?
No, I had a good week, man.
All right.
The week
Fair
was
enough.
too good.
Yeah.
Okay, in all seriousness, go fuck yourself, Franklin, Tennessee. Just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? What did my town
Yeah,
do?
Teddy's like, what's this mean? What about
What did my
me?
town do?
I'm
I mean, I
just
get
kidding.
it.
I'm just trying
I
to
get it,
spice
yeah.
it up a little bit, Teddy.
Yeah, spice
Okay,
it up
sure.
by fucking
Trying to
digging
stand
on.
with the man. Trying to stand with the
Yeah.
black man. You know.
Right, fucking trying to keep the black man down.
No, Franklin was very nice. I like Franklin.
I couldn't tell the difference between Franklin and Nashville, but it all was nice.
They had good waffles at the hotel.
Yeah.
I like that.
Good
That's our
waffles.
show.
I
We're-
would visit again.
We're going to be here every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Central. Make sure you join the conversation at theredeyereport.com or facebook.com/redeyereport. Can't twiddle us. We don't have a fucking TikTok.
Fuck Elon Musk.
We're too retarded to set up a TikTok, even though I'm sure there are
Yeah.
dolphins.
No, we're too smart to set up a TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh, there's absolutely a dolphin TikTok.
A dolphin TikTok.
Yeah, dude. They got TikToks.
Right. Like us, share us, or fuck us. We're down with whatever. I'm Oracle.
This is the Ashtray.
I'm
I
Teddy.
got there before you.
Yeah, he did.
Damn.
And then I stepped on Teddy's too. God damn it. Sorry. I'm
Mystic.
Mystic.
You need an ice bath.
You know what I'm saying? He does need like that.
And
Fucking
this is the Red Eye Report.
Cool that ego down.